because Judel has been pretty good, but so far we've been answered na marami pang ibang shooters. Katulad nga na mention mo, no? Itong si Coach Eric.
Well, there's a lot. This is a championship team, South Division champions tong Quezon.
That's right.
Look at the production, 25, 27, and 28.
Boy, your opponent score on the high 20s and your production is struggling to even get to 15 or 20. That's just been the kind of night para dito sa Ilagan.
Allen Mina, no good on the left-handed scoop.
As a matter of fact, if you look at defensively para dito sa Quezon Huskers, as you see another three here launched by Topeng, they're really having a tough time scoring against this defense.
Gomez fires and hits the three.
That's their best chance of scoring. You know, threes from the outside where the defense gives them a little space. But once you get inside the paint and you use a two-man ball screen, these guys will refuse to get screened.
Tagle gets to Gabaini for two.
Contrary to kanina, medyo mas steady na yung naging tira na yun ni Joseph Gabaini on that short roll, elbow float push shot.
And Lagrama will be whistled for the personal, going for that steal.
In-anticipate na niya yung post-up entry dito kay Gab Gomez underneath. Well, basketball really is about, target. It's target basketball. You're looking for advantages in your end of the floor. And that time around, they felt they had the advantage with Topeng checking on Gab. Gab, another crack, no?
Ando, offensive rebound, and fouled by Gabaini. Two free throws coming up for Dave Ando. This is the assistant game brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Bilis din ang decision doon ni Tagle on that short roll by Gabaini. Gabaini read that perfectly well. When he saw his defender try to blitz on the ball handler, he knew he was going to get that ball on the elbow, and he got that shot.
It's 82 to 47. Ang laki ng habulin ng Ilagan. A little over 8 minutes remaining.
It's the perimeter mix. Nakikita mo yun, laking difference. That's a plus 11 paint tools or non-paint tools basket by Quezon Huskers. And to think na ang Ilagan, pinoproteksyonan yung paint,
Mabundo has the fire. Rebound picked up by Gab Gomez. Binigay agad kay Philip Manalang. Here comes Philip. Now with Gab. McCoy. Ando, the push shot. Yes. Oh, steal here. Manalang to McCoy Marcos. Philip for three. Yes. Little run here by Ilagan.
Yep.
Early in the fourth. Lead is still at 29. 7.5 minutes to play. Lagrama able to get it across. Ibabalik na si Simon Sandagon sa susunod na dead ball for Quezon. Lagrama. A foul whistled on McCoy Marcos, trying to keep out Opiso from the offensive glass.
Very active rin lang talaga si Opiso on that battle for that glass. Just kept on moving.
Sandagon. Now with Abundo. Pagaran with the jumper. Short of that try. Rebound ni Ando. Chance for the Cowboys to continue this run here. Manalang. Fade away from Philip is good. 8 points now for Philip Manalang. 5 straight. dito sa fourth quarter.
Good string of points para dito sa Ilagan.
It's an offensive foul on Abundo. Right at the chest of Philip Manalang.
This is going to be a long climb, pero at the very least may nakita kang streak of points coming from Ilagan.
Well, important here for Ilagan is to finish this game, the right way.
Right.
I think they have a very long break before their next game. I think June 9 na yung next game nila.
After
this one.
This one, okay.
Kasi nakaka-13 games na sila.
Yeah, kasi si Quezon will still get that Abra game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will be on the road next week at the Quezon Huskers against the Abra Weavers. That's going to be an exciting game in Bangued. Manalang taking over. Philip with 9 points so far. Free throw of the game brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Ang subok at kompleto ang appliances brand ng Pilipinas. 2 for 2 for Philip Manalang. Back to a 25-point game. Turnover.
One more.
Manalang for 3. No. McCoy inside. He scores. 82 to 59. 6:29 remaining. The Cowboys is just trying to, take it one possession at a time and trying to inch their way back in this ball game. Still a long way to go, but they do have momentum with 6:29 remaining. Timeout po ng Quezon. Their fan of the game is brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl. It's a 14-2 quarter so far for the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys. Oh my. Oh my.
Ito na naman tayo eh.
I like it. Gonzalez, Hagaran, and Quezon able to break the press. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dario making a move. Jego. Marcos is still there. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Sandagon. Bigay kay Jego. Joshua Ramirez will be whistled for the personal.
Yeah, and he was face blocking against Pagaran, and Philip was talking to Ramirez na, gotta grab the ball already.
And Banal. Labas muna. Pinalitan ni Jason Opiso.
At saka all the more that they play man, and the way that the Quezon Huskers have actually extended the floor, opening up that middle side, mas lalo magkakaroon ng pressure defensively para dito sa Ilagan. Look at that.
Opiso, jumper, won't go. Manalang with the rebound. Napitawan ni Philip ang bola, and McCoy had to give up the foul on a driving Pagaran.
Number 6, calling Marcos his third foul.
Just when you thought you had a good run the other way, Philip loses it. And it's been tough.
LJ Gonzalez. Dario.
Same play.
Sandagon posting up on Alan Mina. McCoy with another foul.
Ganda na sana nung cover ni Mina. Ang layo na ni Simon, no? He's not on his usual low block. And so if he gets that far out, mapupwersa siyang gamitin yung dribble para maka-attack sa paint.
Gonzalez to Dario. Inside. They go to Sandagon. Runs out of space. Naagaw ni Philip Manalang. McCoy Marcos. Running the floor, McCoy, drive, a foul. And McCoy will go to the line for 2 free throws. Gab Gomez. Hey, Ilagan just trying to manage the game the best way possible para din sa kanila, no, to moving forward. This was going to be an uphill climb para sa kanila na makabalik.
And in the battle of the fourth quarter, I feel that Ilagan is doing a good job right now. You're on what, a 13-point scoring run here, and you're completely outscoring Quezon. At saka nagagaling sa depensa.
Get a special deal for 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Both teams already in penalty. And McCoy Marcos' woes at the line continue. He's 0 for 4 tonight. Has 4 points. Sandagon inside the kick out. Dario, no good on the 3. Rebound ni Opiso. Jason, no. Mina completes the stop. Manalang. Go to Ando. Ando, nice spin. Dave Ando for 2.
Well, they wanted to go to that post-split action, but seeing nothing there, Ando decides to go on his way, going the baseline side.
They get it across. Good job there by the Huskers. Just in the nick of time. 82-61.
Naitawid pero hindi ganun kadali.
Yeah. Grabe yung pressure dito.
Yeah.
Opiso, 3. Yes!
And that really is what has generated yung mga points na yan para sa Huskers. The outside shots, the sniping has been pretty good.
McCoy will drive and a foul up top. Natamaan in the groin area to see LJ Gonzalez, McCoy Marcos on that challenge. Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
A beautiful read right there by Ando. Really, again, like what I said, did not see anything on that post-split action with that back pick, and says, I'm just going to go baseline side and finish this.
McCoy at the line. Oh man, 0 for 5. Ito si McCoy Marcos.
Ilagan is actually ranked number 19 in free throw makes, and they make roughly about 64% of the free throws.
And one of 6 for McCoy Marcos. He was 3 of 8 in their last game. Sandagon lost the ball on the way to the basket. Gab Gomez, a 3, a foul on Dario. 3 free throws for Gab Gomez.
And if you're Ilagan, yun exactly ang gusto mong mangyari. On that length of the floor defense, you make it very uncomfortable for guys like Simon Sandagon to put the ball on the floor. But on the other end, the hope is to make those shots for Gab Gomez. It's pretty good from 3.
Ilagan with 14 turnovers. Margin for error was always going to be, very small for Ilagan without Art De La Cruz. And yun ang mabigat dito.
They gave up 19 points to Quezon of these turnovers that they've committed.
20-point lead. biggest lead was at 37 points. Now it's down to 20. Pagaran scores 8 points for Pagaran. Mina, yes.
If you're Coach Louis, you want this continued defense and production here in this quarter.
Sarao. Travel.
Yeah,
Travel.
that's a travel.
That's a travel. Parang malayo yung tinahak. JP Sarao doon.
Medyo late rin yung pito.
I think it's a great move of the game. Born for greatness. This is Philip Manalang's drive earlier.
But you could say a lack of effort defensively for Eman Tagle. You'd like to see more pressure, lalo na with how the Huskers have really played defense all night long.
19-point lead for Quezon. We'll be right back. Quezon's next 3 games, they have a blockbuster game against the Abra Solid North Weavers. That is happening in Bangged on Saturday. Caloocan Batang Kangkalu, June 7, sila magkakalaban. And June 18 is a date with the Bulacan Cuyas.
And so yung dalawang, the previous game, this game, before that Abra game is really magandang test sa fortitude nitong Quezon Huskers. The Abra Weavers, pretty much a good defensive team as well.
Ganda ng denial ni Pagaran on Allen Mina. Ando fires, no. And Pagaran secures the rebound. Definitely ticking a box na kailangan ng Quezon from last season. To see Christian Pagaran, they needed to be younger, they needed to be more athletic, and they did by acquiring ito si Pagaran. A foul on Sarao. Former teammate Philip Manalang ang napituan doon.
Replacing
Balik sa laro si Josh Giab. Sarao at the line. 11 points for JP.
Yung field goal makes ang nagpaganda dito sa production ni JP Sarao. He's 4 out of 6 from the field. And yung on the move yung mga nagiging basket niya off ball.
68-89, Manalang gets into the lane. Labas kay McCoy. Marcos nabitawan ng bola, recovers. Gomez, Mina from the corner, a 3, no. Giab, offensive rebound, bigay kay Allen Mina inside. He scores. 89-70. Nagrama. Here's Sarao, fires a 3. Yes. He's been big in this game. 15 points para kay JP Sarao.
And that's why he's a Husker. I feel isa sa mga requirements ng Huskers, not just a good post-up guy, but even a three-point shooting big man.
This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme magpalamig, free installation for split-type air conditioners.
And JP pretty much has been scoring that way, moving off ball. He has not created his shot actually. Palaging off ball yung mga movements niya, slips.
Yeah, have one earlier. Nag-drive siya against Dave Ando.
Yeah. But for the most part, it's really yung mga off-ball.
This ang pangalawang free throw ni Giab. Josh has 10.6 rebounds and 5 assists. Herman Tagle. Jared Sevilla is in the game, so homegrown players for Quezon getting a run out here. Hindi natapos ni Eman Tagle yung drive na yon. Here comes Alan Mina. Pulls up for 3. It's good, Alan Mina.
And I don't know if you'd agree with me, pero ito yung game na mararamdaman mo yung presence ni Art de la Cruz to settle the troops down.
Yeah.
Diba? And be the lead.
Absolutely. Laking bagay nun.
Oh, yung moments kanina na they were playing with a lot of defensive pressure. Pero yung control ba sa game? And just to steady the ship in moments when, you know, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of intensity.
Topping Lagrama at the line. 3 for 3 ang Quezon in the quarter. And Ilagan had hit 10 of their 14 foul shots here in the fourth. Kaya yung malaking lamang may naano din nila natapyas din nila kahit papano.
Yes.
So almost more than 2-week break para dito sa Ilagan, Isabela. Sevilla will fire. Oh! He joins the 3-point barrage para dito sa Quezon Huskers. That's 10 makes from beyond the arc. And look at Ilagan, still not giving up here.
Yeah. I like that. If you're a fan of Ilagan, you love that even to the very last moment, your guys are competing down big but still in there.
Yeah.
Walang nakababa yung balikat, nakayuko, nakahawak sa,
Yeah.
you know, they really are just, this is a proud group, itong Ilagan, and they're just not gonna go that easy.
Grit and grind, Ilagan, but it is Quezon that will take the victory tonight. The night belonging to the Quezon Huskers. They improved their home record to 2-1. A strong first half performance followed by a really forceful third period.
Yeah, I agree.
To build that 37-point lead on the way to this convincing win, 96-78. And when you talk about forceful, we talk about this guy right here. Best player of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. We have JP Sarao doing it inside and outside to lead the Huskers to victory. And they will improve to 10-2, similar to the record of the Muntinlupa Cagers, the reigning South Division champions. Itong Quezon Huskers, 96-78. Natapos tayo dito, a win by Quezon. And that performance right there, Coach Mike, surviving the ejection of Judel Fuentes in the second quarter.
A lot of questions were answered after that moment, and different guys really just stepping up. Started with Diego Dario hitting that three, and everyone else just followed through, and JP Sarao was pretty solid.
Let's go to Sydney Crespo.
Thank you so much to Coach Mike. JP, congratulations. Ang bilis na mga pangyayari sa game na to. Noong umpisa pa lang ang dami ng takbuhan, tapos nawala si Judel. Paano nag-adjust ang team without him at anong impact nito?
Siguro yung pinaka-impact is nawalan kami ng first option sa scoring. Pero hindi naman siya naging factor sa the rest of the game kasi kung napansin nyo ang ganda ng ikot ng bola namin, we shared the ball. Tapos walang pilit na tira at saka lahat na kakakuha ng shots na in rhythm.
Ganda na contributions mo kanina, no, JP, at mas lalong kailangan nyo yan next game as you travel back to Abra. Ready ka na bang makaharap sila Dave Ildefonso?
Ready na, syempre exciting yon kasi alam naman natin kung gaano kalakas yung Abra, and alam naman namin na contender talaga sila. Pero we won't back down. Bibigyan namin yung best namin, tsaka papakita namin kung ano yung Quezon Huskers basketball.
Ganda ng laro, ganda ng mga sagot. JP, sino gusto mong batiin at pasalamatan?
Unang-una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord sa binigay niyang panalo, and kay Governor Helen Tan, Boss RD, Kong Mike, Doc Kim, kay Mayor Ralph. Happy birthday kay Wawa, birthday niya ngayon, kay Boss TJ. Maraming salamat sa family ko, sa Cavite, sa family ng girlfriend ko. Yung girlfriend ko tsaka yung pamangkin niya, thank you kasi nag-drive pa sila all the way from Cavite papunta dito. Tsaka pasensya na sa mga hindi ko nabate, sa mga kaibigan ko. Huwag kayong magsawang suportahan yung Quezon Huskers. Maraming salamat sa lahat.